program will move.
Okay, welcome back to this live broadcast from Entebbe International Airport. That is the old airport or the airbase whereby leaders from government, ministers are here to receive the body of the late Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, who passed on in Seattle 2 weeks ago. Just here, the delegation is led by the Speaker of Parliament, Anita Among, the Vice President, Lupo, and also the Chief Justice is here, the Deputy Speaker of Parliament, Thomas Tayeba, and several ministers, religious leaders, basically lined up here. Not forgetting the family is also here, led by the father to the late Speaker. So any time from now, we're expecting to receive the body of the late Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, which will be coming in from the new airport where the Ethiopian flight 350 landed a few minutes ago. That's like about 40 minutes ago when that flight landed at Entebbe International Airport. Of course, there it was received by the Vice President, Jessica Lupo, who had again to journey to this point where they are going to officially receive the body. There is going to be a short ceremony here that will start with the pallbearers receiving the body soon as it arrived. A distance away from here, there are actually the actual traditional dancers who will be the first to receive the hearse as it steps into the old airport here, and then the body will be given to the pallbearers who are uniformed policemen, and then the members of Parliament, the ministers, religious leaders. There will be a short prayer that will have to be said first here, and then of course viewing. What we have heard just a few minutes ago from the Minister of Information, Communication Technology and National Guidance, that is Chris Viromonsi, is that from here, all those that are gathered, including the members of the family, the Chief Justice, they will be leading the way up to the funeral home where the body of the late Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, will spend the night. That is at the funeral home that is being managed by the A+. From there, of course, the body will stay there up to around Sunday when it will be taken to his home in Muyenga, where, of course, for 2 days the body will be there before it will, when it will later be brought to Parliament, where it will also have to spend the night at Parliament as required under the provisions of the law. From there, that's of course, after that there will be a ceremony at Kololo Ceremonial Grounds. That is on Thursday, where the state funeral will take place. Members of the public will view the body at Parliament before it is flown to Omoro district, where he will be later laid to rest on Friday. That will be 8th, and 8th will be observed as a public holiday as required by the law. It is a somber mood here, as you can be seeing already in the pictures. Of course, this was an expected demise. Nobody saw it coming, but it is what it is. Oulanya has been hailed as a strong man who supported this country, an accomplished politician, a lawyer who, of course, for the last 10 years, he was the Deputy Speaker of Parliament before he actually became the Speaker. His speakership did not last long enough. It was just for a period of less than a year, that's 9 months. But even during the pictures, of course, 9 months he was the Speaker of Parliament. He was on and off. He actually chaired about 6 sittings of that session, and the Deputy Speaker, Anita Among, had to steer the Parliament throughout that period until his demise. Now, as I speak, actually, the hearse carrying the body of the late Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, is just arriving over there, and my camera person will show you actually as the body arrives, and the traditional dancers, that is the Wola, will be accompanying the body here to where the pallbearers from the uniformed police personnel will be receiving the body. This is all being done under the provisions of the law. So it is a state funeral, of course, a high-profile person, number 3 in this country, and therefore for the next 8 days or so, this is what the public will be treated to as the country mourns the Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya. It is a somber mood here at Entebbe Air Base, where very shortly the body will be making its way. Of course, just a reminder, Oulanya is a person who studied at Lalogi Primary School in the current district of Omoro. There we talked to his OB a few days ago when we were in Omoro, and he indicated that actually when they were there, they had seen that certainly Oulanya would become a leader in his life, because he participated in most of the activities in school, whether co-curricular, and I was sharp person in school. And later on also he would go to Kololo Secondary School here in Kampala for his A-level. That's before he went to university, to Makerere University, where he did a bachelor's degree in agricultural economics. But later on he would take on a course in law degree, whereby he became a lawyer, and at that people who worked with him, so he was an accomplished lawyer, and he can be remembered for the peace negotiations that he carried out. Oulanya was a member, he became a member of parliament for the first time in 2001 under the UPC ticket, and during that period he also happened to have chaired the legal parliamentary committee. And what can be remembered during that time is that that's when also the term limit was removed, and most people remember him. But in 2006 he did not take back that seat, not until 2011, because he lost. So in 2011, that's when he returned to parliament, and by that period he had already joined the National Resistance Movement Party, a process that yesterday Richard Todwong told us that he was part of it in convincing him to actually move away from Uganda People's Congress to the National Resistance Movement Party. And since that time he was elected the deputy speaker in 2011, and he served for a period of 10 years as the deputy speaker before getting into again the much competitive race for speakership of the 11th parliament, which he managed to clinch from his predecessor, that is Right Honorable Rebecca Kadaga. But as much as he managed to clinch that seat, he was unable to actually stay in parliament and carry out with his duties that maybe the nation was yet to get the best of Oulanya. Oulanya is a person who was taken to the United States of America about 2 months ago because of his ill health. Much as he was taken on a flight as a able person, today he has been returned here at Entebbe International Airport in a casket. A sad moment for the country. We're yet to get the best of Oulanya indeed. Now, as I speak, of course, the hearse carrying the body of the late Oulanya is making its way here, where government leaders, religious leaders are here waiting, plus the family members are here waiting to receive the body of the late Speaker of Parliament, Jacob Oulanya, who passed on about 2 weeks ago after he fell ill and was flown away to the United States of America. The body was flown to the country and landed at exactly 2, where he was received by the Vice President